I don't hate anything.
Welcome to the Liquid Late Night Podcast. Mr. A is somewhere in the South West Caribbean, I believe, on a floating
someplace out at sea
on a floating vessel.
Yeah, on the Ninta, the Pina, and the Santa Maria. Okay.
Wow, I hope he has his. Anyway, moving on. How we doing today?
Everything's good, man.
Did you have a good weekend?
Me?
Yeah, you. You're the only one I'm talking to.
Okay, let's put it this way. This is winter in Florida. It's nice.
It is very nice.
December, you got maybe 70, 75-degree days. We have intermittent showers. You'll say, I'm enjoying every bit of it. So much stuff is going on. It's just nice.
Yeah.
So I have no issue with that. None.
All right.
So the ball games are going on. People are going crazy about Sunday was everywhere. The people's madness. Saturday was mad with the college stuff. It's good. We do that kind of thing.
Cool. We had a good time this past weekend down on the coast. There in the Gulf Coast, there in St. Petersburg and all that. So it's good to see some old faces, some friendly faces.
You said old places.
I didn't mean like old places. Yeah, you know what I mean. I mean,
here's what I like about coming down there the other night. So I was there. Okay, so to walk into a place and it's a guy actually sitting there playing some live music. That's rare.
Yes,
it was absolutely just outstanding. You mean?
He did a great job too.
Oh, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed everything. And he was killing it.
He was
killing it. Play something. He's playing it. The atmosphere was good. People was coming in and out. It's just, and again, it's winter in Florida, which just makes you get 70 degrees, little 80 balmy nights and stuff like that. So it's nice to me. I'm sorry, but I had a great time. It was just nice.
Good. Yeah, we had a friend in from out of town, and he was in for a holiday party at one of the resorts down there. And then we all ended up at our little favorite wine bar, and then over at our favorite Branzini place. Shout out for them for that Zoran is his name. Zoran is his name over there. And that boy can make some mean drinks. And although I had to leave very, very early the next morning, I couldn't stay and play. But they ended up playing till about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, that's what an old guy can do. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I do a little bit of that sip and I'm good.
Yeah. I had you out a little past 9. I know it's 2 hours past your bedtime at that point.
Oh, so we got jokes now. Okay.
But it was all good. It was a very, very fun weekend. So I had a really, really good time. Really, really good time this weekend. I needed it too. We got the holidays coming up, because really this is the last week of work. If you think about it, because next Wednesday is Christmas. Tuesday is Christmas Eve. So really, who's really working on Monday? Who's working on Monday?
Nobody even working this weekend. I'm making some calls today.
Yeah. The only problem with next week travel wise is that because it's the beginning of the week, the airport's going to be jacked Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, for sure. And it's the same thing with coming back. Either everybody's going to stay the whole week/weekend and come back on Sunday, Saturday, or Monday, or because think about it. Then you got New Year's Eve, which is in the middle of the week too. So if you're in a business or got workers, you got 2 weeks of you're not going to know what's going to happen. You don't know who's going to show up.
Nothing's going to happen because it's just kind of you're done. You're done after like next Monday. You're pretty well done until
like the 5th.
Yeah,
the
following
week, the
6th actually.
The 6th, yeah. So nothing really happened.
He said, well, you can do this or that. Nah, come on. We fooled ourselves because the dates fall funky.
No. Yeah, I have a meeting with my team this week, and I was like, look, I know I'm not going to hear from anybody after Thursday or Friday of this week anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'll see you next year. And that's just the way it is because I know how it is. That's what I'm saying. The day
after, it's a Thursday, which now you're done. It's Friday.
Yeah, but like I said before, all these people still got to get in place. They have to get in place unless you took a long weekend, unless you had days on the back end and the front end that you can leave on Saturday and just be gone, which people probably did that if you do it.
All depends on what kind of business. It's nothing. It's sales stuff. It's nothing. Nothing's going to happen because everything's fall.
Yeah,
it just falls all. Listen, after about the 16th, which is today, you got this week. You're good until Thursday. Because Friday the 20th, nothing's going to happen. Okay, so here we have, in Tampa, we have the Gasparilla Bowl. There's a bowl game here Friday, 20th.
Okay.
So it kicks you off into the weekend. The next game, we got another bowl game on the 31st, which is 6 or 7 days later, which is the day before New Year's. But it's just a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
The parade is going on the 30th here in Tampa, the Gasparilla Parade. Everybody prepping for that. It's going to be like, yeah.
Are your two, okay, let's go and get into our sports real quick. Let's knock this on out. Don't you have, is it 2 bowl games this week or next week that you have down there?
One on the 20th.
Okay.
And one on the 31st.
Okay, so you have it this week and then...
we have, I forgot what I know on the 31st is the Racine Bowl, which it's Michigan and I'm puking. Hold on a second. Michigan and Alabama.
Okay.
But the Gasparilla Bowl is this week, coming this Friday the 20th. And I used to know who was playing, but my brain just cut off on me. But we have 2 bowl games.
Right.
So there's so much stuff is going on all between all that stuff. It's like, man, you gotta be kidding me. It's just a lot of stuff.
No, it is, because I know there's a couple
who's gonna work?
Yeah, you're right. Who's working? Who's working?
Huh? So it's just fun. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. It's just, I'm trying to figure it out. I had a minute, but my brain shut off me. But no, it's Florida in Tulane.
Yeah, no, who cares about that one? Oh, the man who does care about that was not here. So
Florida, listen, the Florida fans will inundate Tampa. They're all going to be here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, I'm going down by the tailgates and just take a look at the scenery. Hey, what do you want from me?
So you realize now that game is on at 3:30 on a Friday in Tampa.
Yeah,
so you have to be in place by noon.
Really?
Really?
They'll be tailgating. They'll start tailgating 9 in the morning, dude.
Yeah.
The people gonna get here. They'll get here on Thursday. It's gonna be the Florida people are gonna be here, dude. It's a short run. They're gonna be here. The alumni, it's gonna be here. Maybe not too late, but the Florida people are gonna be here. It's gonna be a big party in town.
So let me ask you about this, because you living down in that area there.
Yeah.
After that game is over, say what, 7, 8 o'clock, you got all these drunk college kids or inebriated or whatever. Are the ride sharing for that evening going to be off the charts in doing all the surging and all that stuff like that?
Yeah, it's not I won't be involved in, but yes, they will be.
Okay.
Because
all right, so it's gonna be a crazy night on Friday. Not only that, you got to think about it too. It is Friday night before a holiday week.
So they all be heading back downtown Tampa. They all going back down to Water Street and Channel Side. Yeah. It's gonna be insane down there, boss.
Okay.
It's gonna be nice. And of course, no, but the younger people go to to Soho.
Okay.
Because Soho yesterday was insane. Down in Soho
on Sunday night? Oh, because of brunch? During brunch?
No, because all the games are on yesterday.
Oh,
the late games, the best games was the 4 o'clock games yesterday.
Okay, yeah.
The Detroit, my bad. Buffalo game.
Yeah.
The Eagles game. Those are late games. There was like, if you go to Soho, they got these 3 or 4 open air bars, and there's like, put this college kid from UT and a place like that. It was just insanity. It'll be the same thing next Friday. Yeah. It'll be just like that.
Okay.
If that's what you do.
If that's what you went to.
But everybody else going to go to Hyde Park. Hyde Park was standing room on yesterday, all the restaurants and stuff, and it was just nice. It was really a nice day to be out, to be here, and just, hey, what do you want? Yeah, nice. I'd go downtown. Yeah. I don't know what was happening at the arena yesterday. The Lightning weren't here, but they had some kind of concert or something. It was nice. They had a cheer thing yesterday here on. It's
Cheer Week. It was Cheer Week the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. So
Disney
all
and a couple other places.
Stuff, it was insane. I said, I can't. I can't get home. I go to the wild way around to get on the island because it's just people. It was nice. I'm not complaining. But yeah, it's good. That's what you got to do. But no, the games is to be doing the sports thing. But no, yesterday because all the games, because now it's getting real.
Yeah.
So who's going to do this? Who's going to do that? But so like, I know the Bucks won yesterday. The Bucks killed the Chargers yesterday, so the Bucks are still in it. You know what I mean? I like it.
And how did Cowboys are horrible? Yet they rolled over the Panthers yesterday, right?
But the Panthers. Oh, excuse me. You said it with a straight face. Rolled over the Panthers. Has the Panthers ever won anything? The guy just said they rolled over the Panthers like he was saying something.
I did.
Lord, please forgive me. I do not. They're saying I do not understand. Okay. Oh. The Eagles beat the Steelers, which was a real game. And of course, the Bills and the Lions game was a real game last night. That game was a game, dude.
I ended up watching a little bit of the Packers game because I ended up after finishing, and we're going to get to this a little bit later. After finishing in the Lioness, I popped it on. I was like, I forgot that the Seahawks had these bright lime green looking
Yes.
colored future colors, but the game was actually really pretty good when I jumped in.
Well, Geno Smith has done a good job for the Seahawks. Everybody trusts this guy as being dead in the water, and he's revised his career there. I like what he, because anybody because he played for the New York Jets. So you play for the Jets, your career is dead unless you get the hell out of from the Jets.
Them Jets people alone.
I'm sorry, but that's called Jets fans love Jets fans we have nothing against me because they know I'm thinking the truth. We're just Jet fans. We love our Jets, but we're not going to be bad. You kill a guy's career, particularly the quarterback. My bad. I move on.
It's all good, but we came in on that game. I don't know when it was, but it was when a celebration was happening, and of course, it's all about the celebration in the end zone. Now, people are killing it, like the Vikings doing all the different routines from like the movies, like White Chicks, and then copying after the young lady. You remember the White Chicks movie?
I never watched
with the Wayans brothers.
Makeup on them, but I never watched it.
So they actually choreographed the whole routine and did it in the end zone. Same thing with
brothers.
Yeah, the same thing with the Ray Gun girl from the Olympic, the breakdancer girl, they did that. So we just went down this rabbit hole of end zone celebrations. Hey, look, we were both into it, so it was all good.
That's sad.
It was good, man. It was good.
So actually yesterday, the Jets actually won the game.
Yeah, 32-25.
They beat the Jaguars, so that doesn't count either. So
that's nothing. It don't count either. Doesn't count as well. Oh man. But then late game, and I got to talk to you about this. My daughter is pretty upset. She can't watch any of the West Coast games. She asking me if I can for Christmas if I'm going to get her the NBA package so she can. And then then she said after that, she said, but we need to fire everybody on this team. She goes, and then she sent me a text of that LeBron may play, but they ended up pulling it off 116-110 last night against the Grizzlies.
No, we don't. We're the Lakers. We don't do that kind of stuff. We're good.
I tried to tell her that. I tried to tell her.
I'm riding down for 40 plus years. We win more. Anybody talk smack to me about that? I said, let me look back at us and anybody else.
Let me talk about that 40 plus years. So I've been a Laker fan for as long as I've known, and since my daughter's been born, she's been a Laker fan. Hanging out with you in LA, the whole thing. She's been a huge Lakers fan, right? And she was at some party or somewhere, or one of her mom's friends or something was giving her guff because she was talking about basketball because she is following it, she is into it. And the guy go, "Oh, you one of them little bandwagon Lakers because your dad is bandwagon Laker too." He said, I was like, what? I said, don't make me go down this road because I don't want to have to go smack one of them little kids around here calling us a bandwagon. I said, we've been with
20, 30 years. You 20 plus years. I'm
more.
I'm 40. Yeah. Listen, how's that bandwagon? No, I had a little kid. Listen, it's the same kind of story like that. So I'm sitting at a bar here on the island one night. It's probably 4 or 5 years ago now. And I was wearing my Laker hat, which I stopped wearing it because right. And
yeah, so, I get it.
So the guy goes, he say, "Are you Laker fans?" Yeah. So how long you been a Laker fan? I know he was saying, he was trying to ask me because I was a LeBron fan because everybody hated LeBron because he was beating them on what's his face. So I looked at him and I said, 40 years. The fucker wasn't 40 years old. He was like, no, I was 25, 30. Wasn't even 30. He's and he couldn't say anything.
Couldn't say a word.
I said, 40 years?
Yeah, couldn't say a word.
I go back to Magic Johnson. People I say, I became a Laker fan in 1979 when Magic Johnson was in 80 when he won the MVP and stuff. He beat Larry Bird, and I like Larry Bird. I don't be with Larry either, but I'm just saying, I'm a Laker fan that long.
Yeah.
Through the bad times and the good times. In the last 40 years, we won more championships, won everything more than anybody else. And the Celtics included.
Yeah.
I tell my nephew that. Your cousins, that they're at to do. I get you, but if you do the math, we win. We got staying power. We're not some flex in the pants, overnight, fire. What did they try to, we always want to fire our GM right now. And Philly, I'm bad, his name right now. You want to fire him? I said, we ain't firing nobody. We good. We ain't firing anybody. We are the Lakers. Sorry. But the Cup is on tomorrow night, so we'll be on basketball too. So it's the OKC and Memphis. Not Memphis, my bad. Milwaukee.
Okay.
Milwaukee's probably going to win it. Even though I like OKC, because that's a nice young team. But but Milwaukee got Giannis, they got Dame, they got guys. It should be a good contest. So, but the league was a little sideways because no big name teams in the Final Four this year. They bumped everybody out. So you end up with Houston, Atlanta, which is fine for the league for us who are purists, right?
Yeah.
But people who really follow the big headline names would be better to have if they had the Warriors in it, stuff like that, the Lakers or somebody like that.
No, I get it. Yeah.
But they didn't. They're still going to make money. They made more money if they had like the Mavericks in it. The Mavericks got bumped out. I can't believe the Mavericks didn't make it either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway.
So who's leading the league right now? Is it Boston? Boston,
Boston.
With the most 21-5, I think.
Boston are the best of the best too right now.
And then the Jazz at the bottom.
The Jazz suck, but unless somebody gets hurt for Boston,
if they take them,
they're probably going to win it again. And I say that I say as a Laker fan.
Okay,
so I get
recognize. You get it.
Of course,
you get it.
Ain't recognized game. These boys are bad, dude. If Porzingis don't get hurt or nothing like that, guy stays healthy, you can't beat them Boston.
So who has the Christmas game this year? Anybody?
Lakers always play on Christmas.
I realized that, but I thought there was an issue that they may be taking that away. But I know football guys.
No, the NFL's trying to. They're there too. They just sneaked in on it. But we're always doing.
That's not the streaming one, is it? The one that's gonna.
Well, I don't know. I have to
glitch all night long, all day long, or whatever.
Well, again, we have NFL's on Christmas. Again, they sneaked in the last few years. And I told my brothers, I said, listen, I'm not staying at the house for you football people because Christmas belongs to the NBA. So if you ever have NFL Christmas, I'm going back home and watch on my own. I'm not mad about it. I just don't want to deal with that because So I've already said that. So just for people who like it, there's 2 games on Christmas for the NFL. The Chiefs and Steelers, they're killing you with that. It's a 1:00 game. They turn your head off in Pittsburgh. So that means that's prime time for them. It's a late game. Nobody cares about it. The Ravens and the Texans, nobody cares about that game. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's for them. You know what I mean? So I'll watch the 1:00 game. Now, the NBA has 5 games on Christmas. Okay? 12:00, Knicks and Spurs, which probably be nice, right? Timberwolves and the Mavericks, that's a great game. It's a 2:30 game. That's a great one to watch. Sixers and the Celtics, 5:00. Again, that's prime time. In the East, everybody's going to be watching that game. It's Philly against the Celtics in the northeastern United States. Everybody over there, Irish, everybody drunk, fighting in the bars watching that game. Trust me on that. Trust me. Okay, now the 8:00 game is the Lakers and Warriors, which is on the West. If I was in LA,
5:00, you there?
That's where you'll be. It's 5:00 in the West. You're going to
LA Live.
Of course.
Yeah.
And then the late game is going to be the Nuggets and the Warriors in Phoenix, which is good too because the middle country, Denver. So that's a good lineup for us. But the NFL is trying to sneak in. They got one great game, one ugly game. So hey, what do you want? The best guy was if my money, the best game to watch on this round. 2 games: Timberwolves, Mavericks at 2:30, in the 5:00 game, the Sixers and the Celtics. We're going to be fine against the Warriors the late game, but everybody's going to bed by that time of night.
Yeah.
8:00 on Christmas night, and everybody's done for the diehards.
Yeah. So the way I'm looking at it, though, with all those games going on, there's really, if you're watching any of these games, you're not sitting there with your family having dinner at any of these times. You're watching all these games, so dinner is in front of the TV for you.
No, you have dinner first. Some game, well, whatever. We've always done it with the family. Everybody sitting around because I think this year we're going to have a big house, renting a big place.
Yeah.
So you can sit around and watch and talk a bunch of smack. But if they want to watch football, they're losing me. I'm leaving. Yeah. I'm just saying.
It's going somewhere.
Because it belongs to Chris.
Yeah, but you also realize right up the road from where the dinner is going to be, you got a brand new ale house. You should stop by there.
I'm going.
Oh, you already put your ticket in.
Yeah, I'm just. It's just what America said. What's no place like America today? No. I'll talk to him tomorrow. Anyway, so sorry.
All right.
But no. But it's gonna be. But no, it's fun. But again, I would probably watch the 1 o'clock game, the NFL game, because I'm a Tay fan, and we all doing the Chiefs thing, so I have no issue with that.
Speaking of the Chiefs, how is Mahomes right now? Is he doing better?
I mean, he's fine. What do you mean better?
I mean, he messed up his ankle, didn't he?
The guy messes ankles up every year. The guy's bionic. He's fine.
Oh, now he's bionic.
Of course he is.
All right.
He got
He's bionic.
He got the Tay thing for having that. So he said, "Hey, what do you want from me?"
All right, you want to touch on the Emirates Cup? What we need to know about that?
Again, the game is going to be tomorrow night. Start time, I do not know. I could probably find out, but it's early. But it's the Oklahoma City Thunder against Milwaukee Bucks, and so I'm not a Bucks fan, so I'm going to go with the Thunder.
So explain to me, just for us who don't know, what is the Emirates Cup? This in league or not in league?
It's a mid-season tournament.
Okay. And why is the NBA having a mid-season tournament?
To get interest in the league earlier in the season, because you figure the NBA has an 82-game season, which starts in October. When you start in October, you now, so same thing. The NBA starts in October, and so does hockey. So you get hockey and NBA, but you're in the midst of the football season, and it finally ended the baseball season.
Right.
So you can lose your first 20 games or so of the season to all this other activity that's going on.
Oh, I got you.
So it's a smart move, and it's the second year. It'll become more as you go along. You guys stop joking about it, and I'm happy that I'm a Laker. We won the inaugural season.
Right.
It's going to be, and just like you were saying about the play-in tournament. Everybody was joking about it 5 or 6 years ago, 7 years ago, and now it's a big deal. This tournament will be, plus it's in Vegas every year. Every freaking year it's in Vegas. It's one game extra every year, and people start to come. This year they're saying that people can come because both these teams are from the East. If they were West Coast teams, people can drive to Vegas and short run. Because last year when the Lakers won it was all Lakers fans in the arena, but it's still Vegas. So
okay.
It's a good deal, and put some extra money in the guy's pocket. You know what I mean?
Right.
And get some interest. It doesn't change anything about the regular season schedule. It's a beautiful. They copied it in a sense from Major League Soccer, international soccer, because they have tournaments all the time.
Okay,
this season's so long too, and that's what they did. That's why they did it. I think it's a good thing. Just me.
Okay.
What I know.
All right. So you said you're taking who's taking it? You think?
Oklahoma City Thunder. Case Childers Alexander, the Canadian guy that's playing.
Okay.
Because I will not. I'm not so much of a Bucks fan. They can keep me honest. I'm just saying. So who won the Heisman? NCAA football.
Tell me.
Kid.
Yeah.
Big smile guy, Travis Hunter. Wow.
Yeah. This is the guy that Deion Sanders put together, right?
He's from Buffalo. Okay, listen. I don't. A certain thing about what they do, I'm not a fan of. But the guy's a two-sport athlete. He plays both sides of the ball. That's rare in this time. Guys did that years ago. The guys plays both positions. He's something else. He is something else. So yeah, when they were saying all these guys, I said, no, this guy's gonna win because he's playing both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
He's a defender and he's an offensive guy. He's a terrorist. But there's a lot of stuff going around on the social media, because social media does that because of the purchase fiance, and they're all different kind of people. But I don't understand it. I'm too old for that. So you can look at what there are about that. But the guy is something else. He's there, boss. Because Colorado. And so this year, the thing about Colorado is because people last year when Deion came out, they didn't win that many games. They got all the hype. This year, they had a great season, but they didn't get the same kind of hype they did the year before.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's something else. But anyway, but again, the guy's something.
All right.
He's got Sinead with him, so that may cause him some problem. But
well, yeah, they once you put yourself out there in the limelight, and I always preach this on this podcast about these social media stuff. They were dragging her all after that, man, because
so she said too much. She shouldn't have been saying anything.
Yeah, I agree.
Just they didn't look cute. If you call that cute,
and if that's how you want to say it, I don't care. But yeah, go ahead.
But what I'm saying, but but don't try to interject anything. Just let it roll. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's my bad.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, as soon as they said that, I think she made her Instagram private now because, yeah, I guess it got bad for her. So she didn't want to.
She shouldn't have. She was supposed to say anything, but let this guy do his thing. So that's what I don't know, but I don't know anything. What do I know?
But they done went back and went through her history about and how she didn't want to date him because it wasn't his type, and then all of a sudden he got signed, and then he was her type. I mean, the internet just be.
I read what I'm saying is, and that's probably true, but it's just still. But you can't be just you're not supposed to say it. You just stay in the. No, I can't say that either. I don't know. I would, if it was me, I'll stay out of it. It's not my fault anyway. I'm staying out of it. The guy's phenomenal kind of athlete, dude. He's phenomenal.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's all I know. So
well, tease their own. Moving on. I'm staying. What? How'd you say the other day? My name Bennett. And I ain't in it. I ain't in it. So don't come dragging me. All right, let's get into some of our meat and potatoes of the podcast and our little entertainment, our little TV. First of all, there's two things I want to talk about. Let's start with Jackal. Did you finish it?
Yes, sir.
How amazing was that?
They had a lot to work with, and they did a great job with it because they stunted me at the end of it. They beat me.
They did too.
Usually I know where I'm going.
I didn't know where I was going.
They kicked my behind at the end of this movie. It was just, I'm like, whoa.
And in the announcement for the next season,
of course they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
So what they did was so good. So they could, but they stunned me. I said
they did.
What?
I didn't know what was gonna happen. That whole episode had me. Even spoiler alert. All right, you got 2 seconds. Done. When they took Homegirl out, I was like, wait, what's happening? What happening?
I'm thinking because it's the only cover thing could happen was she taking my
right.
But it's like, oh,
dude, I mean, that car chase with the cops. That was all of that was good, man.
Listen, the guy was like, no, when he had like the older couple in the RV.
Well, see, my problem with that demonized him. Then I had no sympathy after that, man. He had to do the mama and the old.
She didn't have to stab him and stuff.
She was dumb. He was gonna let
them walk, boss.
Yeah. I mean, dang.
But I'm trying to tell you that this movie. Listen, from a guy that's seen the Day of the Jackal, the original Jackal, right?
Yeah.
And then I watched the one of 10, 15 years ago where Bruce Willis played the Jackal.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis played the Jackal. What's his name? Well, Richard Gere was in it. It's a great movie. So they had material to work with because I could see remnants of all that stuff in this series. What was it, 6 episodes?
8 episodes.
They had a lot, and they turned it because I thought it was over after about 5 or 6. And it's not over?
No, because they dropped these last 2 episodes at the same time, is what it was. And I was like, because when I put it on, I was like, wait, there's 2? And then I was like, I'm watching the thing, and I'm like, oh, then it ended. I'm like, no, don't end.
No,
this is great.
It was like, this guy, and then like listen, Homegirl's brother was a maniac, dude. I know
he should have been. Oh God!
No, I know the other guy was gonna get capped though. It wasn't gonna be his brother. It's gonna be the other guy. I knew
he was gonna get capped. But it's also that whole personal thing too. He put himself on the radar because of that one single shot. Not homeboy. Dude hit the table. He gone, and then he's just sitting there, a little drunk, little dumb butt. I'm like, man, what is wrong with you? Though now stole the man money.
Loser.
Now got in with the drug
dealers. Put
his
sister in a bad situation.
Put her in a bad situation.
No,
but,
the Jackal, this one, anybody ever seen it? The other one, I would say just to go back to like the 70s, watch the Day of the Jackal was an excellent movie.
All right. So I think I need to do that first because I don't remember watching that one. I remember watching the one where Bruce Willis had Sidney Poitier in it towards the end.
It was a great movie. That was a great movie.
It was a great movie.
I think that was one of Bruce Willis's best work as the Jackal in that movie, dude.
He was a good shifter in that movie. That was really good. That was really good. But I don't remember the Day of the Jackal, the one in the 70s or whatever.
Yeah, of course you wouldn't remember, but you should try it. It'll work. I'm telling you. That's good. Who
was in it?
it's too far for me to remember not the character, but it's
Oh yeah, that came out in '73.
it's a classical movie, dude. I've seen it.
Man,
When Bruce Cassidy, I noticed I saw this other movie years ago. So I did.
Edward Fox. Okay. I need to watch that one too. But yeah, this I haven't had in my house. We were on. My wife don't watch that kind of stuff, and she's like, "All right, I like this one," and she like ran around to it, and it was good, man. But I wanted to be like, first, his wife, brother, dummy.
He's an idiot.
He was just an idiot. Come and give me this, do that.
But he was an opportunist, but he all he had to do was relax.
Yeah.
He was trying to look for some. He going to tell people he got money. I said, you go get capped. I knew he was going to get capped. That's stupid.
Oh yeah. You know what I mean? Dumb. Just dummy. It's dummy. But that was good though. I was all on that. Which leads me up. Are we done with the jackal?
Yeah, we're fine.
Which leads me to lioness. I didn't expect that either.
Okay, so here's my deal now. My people already told me today. So other females, about the jackal, I said, well, I've seen all 2 years of it. Well, we got to watch it now because she don't do serious. And I said, yeah, we got to do it. I said, no, it's because I finished episode 8 yesterday.
Yeah, so did I.
And they got me. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, oh my goodness. No, it's just the first series, year 1 last year was this one, and they already greenlighted for season 3.
Yeah.
So the lioness is that you got to get this and understand it because it's like this guy was saying about the females in the military and stuff like that. These girls are bad, dude. It's like Richard Pryor was saying about. You ever seen Richard Pryor stand up come about when he went to Africa?
Oh yeah.
And you talk about the lioness shit, the baddest motherfucker you don't know. Yeah. I'm sorry, I mean that. But he was saying the male lions, I ain't sitting there lazy, but the lioness, he said these bitches would kick your ass. He's right. So that's what happens in the pride. The women do all the stuff. They are bad. And this movie, man.
Dude, let me tell you, this series, we finished that, and it was funny because I like the way they ended. They don't have to put it in a nice little bow for you.
No,
that it's I love it that way.
No, it was dude. Yeah. It's a lot could come out of that, boss.
Yes,
because now you got antagonism on each side. Because they were saying like we showing these people, listen, we got open borders, you got open borders too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hey, that's that geopolitical spectrum, man.
Yeah, when them little birds came in the end.
Oh, boy, I thought it was over. But that was like one of them some super. I ain't like that the fact that the whole team got everybody injured, but
they're fine though. They're fine.
They're fine. I know. But that was just that. And then what was great about it is that it set it up for whatever the next story is. But here's my only issue: when it ended. She says, okay, we got to wait a week for the next episode. I said, no, that's the ending.
That's the ending.
She goes, what? I said, and I said, and the next season not going to be for a whole nother year. Maybe not. October, November.
Yeah, well, they'll probably hit it by the
fall. It's going to be in the fall.
Because they was greenlighted and they're not shooting it yet.
Yeah, it's going to be the fall. We got to wait that. But so, of course, I'm glad I had started another show to get me through this because Lioness and Jackal ended at the same time. And I had just started last week. I'm now on episode 3 of The Agency. So now I'm caught up.
Started last night. I saw the first episode.
That's another one. That's going to.
The Agency is a trip, dude.
I told you. I know.
I watched the first episode last night.
It was great.
I was chilling.
It was great.
I worked hard, so I was chilling. So, yeah, it's excellent stuff.
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm telling you, what's his name in that one? He's Michael Fassbender.
I've seen that got a lot of stuff before.
Yeah, his character is great.
All in back. He's been living in
6 years with a married woman
in Nairobi or what do you think? Kenya, something
somewhere down there.
Somalia. Who's in something?
Something's up with her.
Woman was a beautiful woman, dude.
Yeah, well, she was in a series we just finished on. A Bad Monkey we just finished. She was in that series and she's a bad woman. You wait until you get to episode 3. You're going to see how bad she really is.
I know it's more to it than what because he's a mark, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking like, dude, you're a mark.
He is a mark and he don't even know it. And she was a mark. So, you'll see. Anyway, so that's me. I can't watch anything else. Those three series there got me pumped for ready to go watch something else.
I don't know anything.
I mean, The Agency, Jackal, Day of the Jackal, and the lioness. I'm all good.
Lioness, like
So after watching the lioness, and she was like, "Man, where she goes."
Johnson, she see episode 1? I mean, season 1.
We watched all 2 seasons in a week.
Okay, fine. Y'all binge it.
Yeah,
I watched it last year.
We like binging. I don't like.
It was so intense. The first season was.
The first season was off the chain, and I'm glad they brought her back in the second season toward the middle. The young lady, the lioness from season 1.
Yeah,
I like that. But you know who else is a bad lioness? Nicole Kidman. I mean,
Nicole is a cold-blooded person. When her husband was sitting in place,
the way they talk to each other.
Yeah, trust me on that.
Oh, man. No, that was some good stuff. So.
If you like that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah, if you like that kind of stuff. So I'm out here looking at what's my next lioness, what's my next jackal, what's my next agency.
That's all stuff. I'm thinking season 2 is coming of oh God, my brain just telling me sometime. I'm sorry, I apologize. Condor. You never saw season 1 of Condor.
No, I didn't.
Season 2 is coming it'll probably be the first to come out. So it's excellent. It's based on a movie that was done by what's his name? God, oh my goodness, Robert Redford. In the 70s, called The Day of the Condor.
Yeah.
No, it's season 3 because I've seen the first 2 seasons of it.
Okay. There's a couple shows that I'm about, movies or whatever I'm about to start watching on Netflix. I did on the train back last week watch the Jamie Foxx special. Are you a fan of?
We're gonna watch tonight. We're gonna watch it.
It was good. I'm gonna let you tell me how you feel about it.
I was trying to watch it before I came to do the show, but I only had an hour.
It was good. It was more like a variety show, man. That dude hooked it up. So it's some good emotional parts. It's something really funny at the very end. But Dr. Umar was praising the clip from it at the end. He's been parading around, so I can't wait till you watch
Dr.
it.
Umar, that's what it is. I'll talk to you about that when we get off camera. But Dr. Umar, that's where that came from. Okay, I get it.
That means you.
I may watch
something.
I may watch it this evening.
You need to watch it this evening. No, let's go ahead.
It's only about an hour.
Let's have the Dr. Umar talk now, then.
No, I'm saying it. So
okay. I mean, who came to you about Dr. Umar?
I don't know nothing. Nobody cares about Dr. Umar. I don't know nothing.
I'll leave it alone. Now, did you see the preview to this other movie on Netflix called Carry On? Man, that's gonna, to me.
What is Carry On? I haven't heard of it.
Oh man, look, it's got Jason Bateman in it playing a very serious role, which is really good. But they're calling it the next Christmas movie, like Die Hard.
I watched Die Hard the other day, dude. Yeah. You gotta watch this time of year. You gotta watch Die Hard.
You have to watch because it is a Christmas movie. It is a Christmas movie.
A couple of days ago, I watched Die Hard. Early in the morning, I had nothing to do, so I watched Die Hard.
Listen, we'll talk about Carry On next week, then. So when you get off with me tonight, after you finish watching Dr. Umar / Jamie Foxx tonight, go and just look at the preview to Carry On.
I'm looking right now.
It's gonna be intense, and it's gonna be one of those.
How many episodes?
It's only one. It's a movie. It's a movie.
Okay. Wow. I didn't see it. It's popped up. I'm looking at my phone.
It is just from the preview. I'm like, yeah, I'm watching this either this week before I get on the plane or watch it again when I do get on the plane. It's going to be one of those for me. And then while we're still on TVs and movies, Dexter, you're probably not a Dexter fan, but those of us who are diehard Dexter fans, from the original series to the second one, the pre-one for Dexter just came out on Showtime. The first episode dropped, I think, a couple days ago. I'm watching that tonight. So I'll let y'all know about Dexter next week. Love that. And then other than that, TV-wise, what else are you watching?
I'm good. I'm going to watch this stuff, but I've been redoing stuff because that's how I do.
Okay.
I'm back to Jack Ryan. I'm doing stuff. Here's what I watched the other day. You're back gonna laugh, but I watched the original First Blood.
What?
Yeah, Rambo. That's not right. That's not right. Thank you very much.
Let me leave that man alone. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Nothing. Nothing.
That was it. You just wanted to tell everybody you watched First Blood.
The reason First Blood was listen. The rest of them was the first one was very well done, and you got to understand the movie came out in like 82 or 83. Yeah. So Vietnam stuff was very, very real, and people abusing guys that came back from the war.
Yeah.
And it was very well done. Now they manipulated for the next 5 they made. They took all his money. But the first one was
I was waiting on you to tell me you watched The Beekeeper again. Don't you watch it every other week?
Yeah, I watched it. I watched that the other day.
Oh dang! This man still on The Beekeeper. This man watched The Beekeeper every week since it come out.
When I just want to just mess somebody up, I watch The Beekeeper.
I like
yeah, B-boy.